Before Paralives became the cozy life simulation game we all fell in love with, it started as one developer's dream, a dream that eventually grew into a team, then a community who all believed in it and made it reality. Hey channel surfers, Chanel here. Thanks for tuning back into my channel. And if you're new, welcome. If you're new to the world of Paralives, it's an indie life simulation game built around creativity, freedom, storytelling, and community, a cozy alternative to the life sim genre, set to release on December 8th, 2025. In this 8-part miniseries, I'm recapping the full journey of Paralives, year by year, from Alex's first sketches all the way to the upcoming release. This is part 1, the team. For a while, Alex built alone. Long before Paralives became a studio, Alex Massé was a software engineer and a lifelong fan of games that let you build, imagine, and play freely. He grew up surrounded by Nintendo consoles, Lego bricks, and hours spent drawing or organizing files on an old family computer. In his own words from a 2020 Patreon post, "We had a lot of Lego blocks in the house, and I would spend all my days building stuff, especially houses and spaceships. Then when we first got a computer, it felt like magic." That early mix of curiosity and creativity shaped everything that came after. Simulation games like The Sims and Roller Coaster Tycoon became his favorites, worlds where imagination and structures coexist. He said, "I've been playing these games all my life, dreaming of cool features I would love to add to them, if only I could." In high school, Alex took his first programming class and immediately knew he found his path. He went on to earn a Bachelor of Software Engineer from École des Technologies Supérieures in Montreal, then began making small games in his spare time while still in university, learning through practice, not theory. One of his earliest solo projects, Safe Trip or Not, from 2011 to 2013, became an unexpected success. Built entirely in Java with a custom multiplayer server, it reached over 100,000 downloads and earned an average rating of 4.6 stars before it retired in 2019. That project proved something to him. He didn't need a big team or a budget to make something people loved. After graduating, Alex spent the next 5 years working professionally in the gaming industry. First at Adoki Academy, where he led development on creative and educational games like Montessori Nature and Easy Music. He wasn't just coding, he was learning how to manage a team, recruit new talent, and build projects that nurtured curiosity and joy. He later joined Outer Minds, where he contributed to PewDiePie's Tuber Simulator and H3H3 Ball Rider, helping bring community-focused games to life. During this time, he also collaborated with Unity Technologies on sample projects for their new engine tools, designing demo games like Tiny Arm Revenge that helped teach other developers. But while Alex was grateful for the experience, he began to feel the pull to create something of his own. As he wrote to his supporters in 2020, "After graduating, I worked as a programmer in the gaming industry for about 5 years. Then I felt I had enough experience and savings to quit my job and start working on something. Since I always had a ton of ideas for new games, making my own projects and my own decisions always felt appealing to me." That project became Paralives, a life simulation game that combined everything he loved: building, creativity, community, and cozy freedom. He explained, "I chose to work on a life simulation game because it's a genre closest to my heart, letting me express my creativity and get lost in it for hours. As a huge simulation game fan, it was really easy to come up with ideas for a game like that." So in 2019, Alex quit his full-time job, set up a small workstation at home, and began quietly sketching models of furniture and homes, little 3D scenes that hinted at a bigger dream. When he finally posted the first teaser online, a simple window customization demo, it went viral overnight. Thousands of people who'd grown up with The Sims saw it and instantly connected. As Alex put it, "I discovered so many people, like me, were interested in the concept behind Paralives, and it felt amazing to know people are as excited as I am for this game. To sum up, I'm simply making Paralives for myself, and for everyone who is passionate about this kind of game." That mix of humility and heart became the foundation of Paralives. No publisher, no marketing team, just one developer with a vision, and an internet full of dreamers ready to believe in it. But what began as a solo vision soon caught the attention of other creatives who wanted to help it grow. They didn't want to change his dream. They joined it, bringing their own skills and perspectives to help it take shape faster. By late 2019, Paralives was no longer just one developer and a dream. It was beginning to take shape as a real studio. The first person to join Alex was Leia Sorbeas, a 3D artist and a lifelong life sim gaming fan. She discovered Paralives through the now famous window customization demo and instantly connected with its creative spirit. In an early Patreon post, Leia shared, "I discovered Paralives very early on with the window video, and I was instantly hooked. As an artist, what I liked right away was that Paralives is a game which allows you to express your creativity." Leia was finishing her master's degree in video game art at the time and had already modeled several early objects, including the tombstone from those earlier build previews. Her passion for world building ran deep, from her childhood, Playmobil City, to years spent in The Sims, Roller Coaster Tycoon, and Zoo Tycoon. When she officially joined in October 2019, she helped define the painterly handcrafted art style that would make Paralives stand out, warm, imperfect, and unmistakably cozy. A few months later, in December 2019, Roxanne Morin joined as another 3D artist. Her background creating Sims 2 custom content gave her a deep appreciation for player freedom. In her April 2020 Patreon post, she wrote, "What I love about this genre of games is being able to create my own little world. I initially got into 3D modeling through the creation of Sims 2 custom content. It's a powerful feeling being able to create the content you want." Roxanne's early contributions helped shape the project's cozy modular build style, including concept art for Paralives' first row of charming townhouses that captured its small world intimacy. However, by May 2020, she departed the studio after internal communication challenges during her initial probationary period. The decision was addressed transparently by Alex, Leia, and the newly appointed communication manager, Christine Sharon, who reassured supporters that the team remained united and that they were grateful for all of Roxanne's contributions. That same month, Christine Sharon formally joined the team, marking a turning point, the moment Paralives began to take on a professional structure with clear communication and community management. Shortly afterwards, in June 2020, Anna Thibert joined as a programmer and game designer. With an academic background in musicology, computer science, and bioinformatics, Anna sought to blend logic and emotion, focusing on the psychology and life simulation system that would give Paralives depth. In July 2020, Alice Jubin, an experienced 3D animator with credits on Skylander S3, The Crew 2, Godzilla vs. Kong, and Top Gun Maverick, brought cinematic life and personality to the Parafolks. That same month, Jeremy Tessier, a longtime collaborator from Alex's Game Jam projects, joined as programmer and designer, reinforcing the studio's technical foundation. By October 2020, Sonia Mohammadi joined as a game artist, expanding the world's richness through detailed textures and cozy environments. In March 2021, Itene Berninier came aboard as a programmer, followed in May 2021 by Camille Samard, the studio's producer, and André Castillon, the composer and sound designer. André's soft melodic soundscape soon became synonymous with Paralives' calm, creative tone. Later that year, the studio began recruiting again. By October 2021, 2 new members had joined. Chloé Ouellette, a 3D environmental artist who joined Leia and Sonia to refine the visual tone of homes, furniture, and world assets, extended the game's handcrafted warmth. Sandrine Note, the new communication director, who replaced Christine Sharon after her departure in July 2021, and took charge of communication with fans, managing social posts, and gathering community feedback. As Alex wrote in his October 2021 Patreon post, "We're now 10 developers, which is all because of your support. We're very excited for what's to come, showcasing the progress we've made on the Paramaker and starting to work on the core features of Live Mode." By early 2022, the studio had quietly grown again, this time beyond its staff. Helpers were introduced to the official Discord server, volunteers, moderators, and translators who collaborated directly with the team. According to the official press kit, the Paralives team included Alex Massé, Leia Sabaris, Anna Thibert, Alice Jubin, Jeremy Tessier, Sonia Mohammadi, André Castillon, Chloé Ouellette, Camille Samard, Etienne Berninier, Gabrielle Bois-Antion, Communication Manager, Richard Rail, Alejandro Flores, Lorado de Tejada, Charlotte Gonzalez, Legionnaire, QA Tester, and Lina Muller, 3D Animator. I apologize deeply for mispronouncing any of those names. I tried my hardest. French is not the easiest to pronounce. That was like take 599. If I took any longer, I would never post this video, but I tried my best. Those are all the team members that Paralives has according to their official press kit, and I thank all of them for making this amazing game. Each member contributed something unique. Not just skill, but emotional tone, the painterly art direction, the introspective soundtrack, and the delicate balance between realism and whimsy. By the end of this period, Paralives Studios had evolved far beyond a solo project. It became a creative collective built on trust, transparency, and shared passion. Once again, as Alex described it, Paralives is being made for myself and for everyone who loves these kind of games. And thanks to that ever-growing circle of collaborators, that everyone finally has a seat at the same table. It's rare to see a studio grow this way, not through investors or strict deadlines, but through community, patience, and genuine purpose. Everyone who joined Paralives left their mark through the art, code, music, or story. Some stayed, some moved on, but each helped the dream evolve. Their collaboration laid the foundation for something even bigger, a community that saw themselves in the vision and helped it come alive. As the team quietly grew, so did something else, a community that believed in a dream just as much as the developers themselves. When Alex first shared the Paralive window customization demo in July 2019, the internet lit up. The short clip, a simple window being resized and recolored, went viral overnight. Players who spent years wishing that this kind of flexibility was available in other life simulation games flooded the comments with excitement and disbelief. Within weeks, the video had hundreds of thousands of views, and the project's small social media page turned into bustling hubs of curiosity. That's where the Parafam began, not as a marketing term, but as a nickname for the fans themselves. Wait, actually, have we decided on a community nickname yet? I've heard Paraplayer, Paralifer, Parazin. I actually like Parazen. It reminds me of the weekly or monthly Parazins article that I put out on Discord for the dev chat and Parazins. It has a nice ring to it, in my opinion. We also have Parapals or Paralivians or Parasites. Not that one, I'm joking, please no. But let me know in the comments, what community nicknames have you heard being thrown around? But like I was saying, that's where the Paralives community really began, not from branding or campaign, but from the fans who saw a spark and decided to help it grow. People didn't just follow the project, they participated in it. Builders, storytellers, modders began creating fan concept for tools, objects, and other gameplay systems that didn't even exist yet. Artists filled Twitter and Tumblr with imagined parafolk, furniture set, and color palettes inspired by the game's soft visual style. By the time the official Paralives Patreon launched, the community's excitement had transformed into tangible support. Thousands of fans pledged monthly donations, not for early access or exclusive perks, but simply to help the game exist. It was rare, almost an old school kind of trust between players and creator. As Alex wrote in that 2020 post, I discovered so many people like me were interested in the concept behind Paralives, and it felt amazing to know people are as excited as I am for this game. I feel extremely lucky to be on this journey and incredibly grateful for all the support you have given us. That gratitude shaped how the studio communicated. And instead of flashy trailers or hype cycles, the team shared quiet, transparent updates, devlogs, concept polls, and work-in-progress GIFs. Fans responded by leaving kind messages, detailed feedback, and celebrating each milestone like it was their own. On Discord, thousands of members joined to discuss design ideas and share hopes for representation, gameplay systems, and storytelling. On Patreon, supporters helped fund new hires, literally growing the team through collective effort. And across social media, fans championed Paralives as a cozy, creator-friendly alternative to The Sims, one that valued people over profit. By 2022, the Paralives community wasn't just an audience, it was an extension of the team. Players volunteered translations for international fans, others built community wikis, tracked updates, and moderated the ever-growing Discord channel. It became a living ecosystem, part fan-base, part creative workshop, part family. Even those who haven't backed the game financially still felt a sense of ownership and pride. They watched not just a game being made, but a different way of making games, transparent, kind, and deeply human. And in that way, Paralives became something much bigger than a life simulation game. It became a shared belief that games built with love attract the same energy in return. The Paralives community became proof that creativity attracts creativity. People saw the care behind the project and responded the same way. It's not just a fan base, it's a living example of what can happen when imagination and kindness lead the way. Paralives began with one person's dream, expanded through a team of visionaries, and flourished because of a community that believed. It's a reminder to every small creator, you can start with nothing but an idea, and along the way, the right people will find you. Next, we'll travel back to 2019, the year Paralives first came to life. I would love to hear from you and chat more in the comments. Do you see Paralives as a game you would love to support or be a part of? Are you a small creator with a big dream, ready to turn those dreams into reality and let your community find you? And I'm also curious, what other games have you been playing lately? If you enjoyed this cozy start to this mini-series, Paralives A Complete Recap, please let me know by hitting the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and remember, the glass is still half full. There are so many more games to explore. We just need to push play. Until next time, channel surfers, happy living and cozy gaming. Okay, bye! Man, I hope the pillow is always forever cold for Alex and the rest of the Paralive team.